Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on October 30th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened across the markets today. First up, we got our December live cattle on the board. We did see this live cattle market bouncing out with a nice little inside day here. Pretty quiet day as this December contract traded in a $3.27 range. At the moment, this market just consolidating inside that prior day's range is a good sign of support here at the moment. The last 3 days, we have seen a decent recovery following Monday's big breakdown. These last 3 days, this thing has kind of tried to put some pressure up here on the weekly highs. As we move into tomorrow's session, this is going to be a key level here right around the 230 mark for this this live cattle market. The bulls want to get this thing pushed back up here and try and finish the week up on the weekly highs and potentially above some of these key levels, which could give them some momentum to roll into next week. However, if we do get some offers below today's low at 229.22, look for the bears to start attacking these lows from Monday and potentially down to 220 as well. We could see a little bit more downside and a little volatility stick around. But if the bulls are able to push this thing back up and finish the week on the weekly highs, that'd be a good sign of life from them and something they could potentially take into next week and see some more upside, try and get this thing climb back out of here. At the moment, this market is continuing to digest this big breakdown. We'll have to wait and see. Tomorrow's action is going to be very telling. However, the end of the week here unfolds. We'll have to wait and see, but we do have potential signs of life here from the bulls. And if not, we could really slip back down here below 230, and those bears could take another run at these lows. So kind of teetering on the edge here at the moment. Let's just have to wait and see how tomorrow unfolds, and could be setting us up for some good opportunities as we move into next week. Jump over here to those January feeders. Today we did see this market pressing down inside that prior day's range, another inside day here as well. Good pushback off of those lows, however, and continuing to see some good consolidation up here near this 340 mark. At the moment, this market has seen a pretty nasty breakdown. We do have plenty of gaps still overhead that we're going to have to chew through, lots of supply. But at the moment, seeing a decent recovery here following that big breakdown. This feeder market, if they can, same as those live cattle markets, if they can get a nice strong push up here and finish this week up here right around 340 or above, try and start to chew through this gap, we could see that give the bulls a little bit of life here and give them some momentum to take into next week. However, today's low down there at 329.30 is going to be the spot to watch. Offers below that, we could see this market retest that Monday's low and see some more downside from here. So just going to have to wait and see how tomorrow's action unfolds. It's going to be a big day here for this cattle market. Look for some pretty good signs on what the next leg is going to be, depending on how we move tomorrow. So good rally into the close should set us up for a nice momentum into next week. However, just want to continue to be cautious here as we still have this elevated volatility. We want to continue to be defensive here and wait for solid signs of recovery before we commit to any trend trades here on the way out. So let's wait and see how tomorrow unfolds, and then we'll be back for next week and see if there's some good opportunities waiting in this cattle market. Next up, December corn futures retreating a little bit here today. This market pushing up into new highs, but getting rejected and finishing the day back down here below 430. At the moment, this was a nice little breakout here early this week, early to middle part of this week. This big rejection we saw here today could be bought up with support. We could pull down here into these major moving averages. We're going to have this 20 and 50-day moving average down here acting as support following the breakout line here. We want to see the bulls get some nice pushback and try and finish this week up here above 430. That would really confirm the next leg higher from here, and we could see some bullish momentum taken into next week. But we need to get a good strong close for the week above this 430 level to confirm that. In the meantime, though, look for some early support tomorrow. If we do pull back down here towards this 20-day moving average, look for the bulls to try and push it back up here as they want to finish this week above 430 to get this uptrend rolling. Next up, crude oil markets just continuing to balance out here right around the 20-day average and that $60 price point. This market not really going anywhere, but at the moment we still have a little bit of a bearish lean here to this crude oil market. Good rejection early this week up there at that 50-day moving average. The last 2 days this market has kind of been stuck right around 60. This is a pretty comfortable spot here as well for this oil market. Look for today and yesterday's highs and lows to be some key levels for this market as we move into tomorrow's session. If we get some more offers down here below 60 and below today's low, we should see this thing start to flush back down here towards the mid-50s. The bears are in control here. We still have this downtrend intact. We do expect to see them start to push down here and finish this week on the lows. but we'll just have to wait and see, as the $60 price point has been pretty sticky over the last couple days here. Wait and see how we finish up the week tomorrow. And next up, our equity markets with a nice little range day here. This market pushing up here towards that prior day highs, also undercutting the prior day lows. Pretty choppy day before finishing the day almost even, hanging out right around the $6,900 mark. We are still trading above that bull pivot there at 68.41. We did see a good pushback off of those lows as this market got close to it down there around 69.50 today. This big picture uptrend still remains intact. We did have some more earnings today that was causing a little bit of volatility here, but uptrend remains intact. This market remains strong and healthy. Look for these higher prices to continue up there towards 7,000. Bulls want to see a nice strong close for this week as well, and take some more of this momentum and keep this market rolling higher in the next week. So that's all we got for this evening. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will catch you this weekend for our week 44 market watch. Thank you.